Hello everyone and welcome back to Spider-Man. Now we had the silent alarm at the auction house, so let's check that out.
Quietly. Better find a back way in.
I am losing patience. Where is the file?
There's someone else here. They must have taken it.
Those masks. Who are these guys?
There's no one here but us. We will find the file, or you will die.
This is bad. They'll kill her if I alert them. Need to pick them off silently. Yuri, the silent alarm was legit. Masked gunmen and a single hostage. Looks like a heist in progress.
Copy that. Sending units your way. Keep the situation from getting worse in the meantime.
Can do.
So we have weirdos in masks walking around here and
Gotta do this
looking for a...
quickly. Don't want to alert the others.
Alright, so we can use webs to distract enemies and kind of lure them in for takedowns like we are going to do here.
They always look so cozy whipped up like that.
Nice and easy. So yeah, these weird masked guys walking around and looking for a file of some sort, apparently.
Should web him from above.
We don't really know what's the deal with these guys, but the subtitles are calling them demons.
Whoa, careful.
So that is what we will also be calling them. And this is kind of the extended stealth tutorial here, just kinda showing us the ropes as far as the stealth takedowns and such.
You stay quiet now. Someone's coming. They'll see me down here.
Not really all that complex.
Someone else is here. I swear. She must have the file.
If they're here, where are they?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Move it, Pete. Bad guys are getting ready to be bad.
Some more guys here. Just standing around. And of course neither of them is safe for a takedown at the moment, so we are gonna have to distract one of them in some way or another. So let's web this box and see if that lures one of them. Yeah, we can see that the outline kinda changes to green around him when we web the object near him, and that means it's kind of in his hearing radius.
Sweet dreams. Hey, what is that? This totally belongs to...
Don't move.
Buddy, if I had a nickel for every don't move...
Hey, Pete.
MJ? What are you doing here?
Same as you. Working. At least, I was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah, thanks.
So Robbie's got you covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Well, Robbie doesn't technically know I'm here. And it wasn't a break-in until a few minutes ago.
Uh-huh?
Let me explain.
Excuse me.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson. I'm covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, Craig? No, sorry, it looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know, maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here. No moment like the present.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started. Look around and familiarize yourself with the items. I'll be waiting by the Baku statue when you're ready to begin.
Can do.
Alright, and we are now playing as MJ, and we are going to look around this auction house here and take a look at all the stuff that Fisk left behind.
I get why Peter does it, but I never totally loved the heroes hiding behind masks thing. Feels like part of being a hero is standing behind your actions. Being willing to say, yeah, that was me. That's the sort of hero I'd want to be, at least.
And yeah, while in most depictions MJ is a model or an actress or both, in this game she's an investigative reporter for the Bugle. And what's more, she also has... hold on. She can also use photo mode and take selfies with these samurai armors. Yeah, we're not gonna mess around with that any more than that because it's the same basically.
Bet Fisk saw himself in this. A great man willing to do what others wouldn't. Dude had no self-awareness.
Yeah, for a second I thought she was gonna say that Fisk literally saw himself in that, and in that case it would have required quite a bit of expansion.
Fisk cut Peter open like a pork sausage with this the first time they fought. Pete got away, collapsed in my yard half dead, and I had to steal my dad's car to drive him to the ER. The first of many Nurse MJ moments. Too many. I remember when Fisk started illegally importing artifacts like this. He bought the local harbor to cover his tracks and laid off the old staff, including my dad. Wish Dad was here now to see how the tables have turned.
We still got a couple of exhibits here to check out.
Sometimes I feel like the whole history of the world is just boys playing dress up, getting into fights.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Simcaria. Weren't they just in the news?
Simcaria is one of these kind of fictional Eastern Bloc countries in the Marvel Universe, and it's probably best known for being the home country of Silver Sable and her pack of mercenaries, usually known as the Wild Pack. Trying to find the correct spot here.
I can't get over this image. So much tension between these two figures.
Mary Jane Watson, art critic.
Kyoto. So beautiful. Part of me wishes I could drop everything and travel the world. But life and work are here.
Well, I don't know, you could try to ask Robbie or whomever if you could become
Let me know when
the
you're ready to begin.
Sounds good.
Japanese correspondent or whatever.
Brought hidden crimes to light. We got an old school investigative journalist over here. I like her.
Yeah, a lot of stuff here that we can't actually interact with, but, well, here's Fisk's cane.
Always hated this cane. So tacky. What did Fisk call this? Vanessa?
Vanessa is also the name of Fisk's wife, who has appeared in the comics and animated series and such. And here is, of course, where the auction itself is supposed to take place. Just look around a bit if there's anything back there, but nope.
Heard from the underworld, huh? Super tempted to ring this guy.
A bell with giant spikes on it. That's kind of metal.
May would love this. I gotta admit, I miss May.
And how much am I bid for this collection of villainy and deceit, starting at 10,000 broken lives and dreams, 10,000 going once?
And apparently this depiction of MJ is just as much of a dork as Peter is. Nothing wrong with that, of course. Anyway, we have just about looked at everything that we can look at, so let's talk to the owner here.
Starting with the prize, a one-of-a-kind Kakemon Baku.
Beautiful. It's a Mifune?
Correct. Mr. Fisk has exceptional taste.
Did you know him well before his arrest?
In a professional context, I handled many of his sales. Let's move on, please. Now, this exquisite piece exemplifies the traditional Tarashikomi puddled ink effect.
The two Neo are so imposing. I can see why Fisk liked this piece. Definitely his style.
He loved the duality. Destruction screams, but creation toils in silence.
Was there ever anything irregular in any of the sales you handled for him?
No. No, of course not. Not that I was aware of.
And here, because I'm stupid, I try to take a photo of the samurai statue here instead of the thing that she's actually standing next to and wants us to photograph.
Notice the intricate gold inlay on this ceremonial tea set.
It's just... a friend in the DA's office mentioned that Fisk used art sales to launder stolen goods.
I'm sure I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, I know. I was just wondering, now that he's arrested, if you had ever noticed anything strange.
You know what? I'm actually running short of time. Why don't we grab the cover photo while we can?
When I told my DA friend I was doing a piece on you, he mentioned your name was familiar.
Just the photo, please. Stand right there.
Yeah, I think Roseman has kinda lost her patience
Are
with
you
us at this
sure
point.
there's nothing you'd like to say, maybe off the record, regarding Fisk's activities?
I don't think your readers would have any interest in... Damn it. Wait here, please.
Wait, I recognize that statue. Gotta get a photo. That shouldn't got it.
Craig, I'll call you back. My dear, I think it's time for you to go.
Oh, could I use the restroom real quick?
Fine. Follow me.
Thank you. This is a really lovely space.
It is. And this will be the last time you see it. The ladies is around the corner. Be quick.
Of course. Be right back.
Yep, she's definitely onto us. MJ may be probing a little bit too hard.
Hello, Craig. Funny you should call. Because the reporter you sent is clearly not working the puff piece we agreed upon. No, she's here now.
I've got to get into that back room. If that statue is what I think it is, this just turned into a huge story.
What do you mean he had to reschedule?
Yeah, so now we are in a stealth section, and these are pretty simple.
If she's not your reporter, who is she, Craig? Who is in my auction house? Oh my god. No, I do not trust you to fix this. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is have Miss Investigative Journalist arrested. And the second thing I'm going to do is collect your head, Craig.
Dang, she's pissed.
It is most definitely a threat. Uh-huh.
Now if you walk into those cardboard boxes, that will generate some noise and she might hear that. But in general, what we're supposed to do here is that we are supposed to kinda just go around all this stuff here until we reach the door. I kinda push my luck here.
Sure, Craig. Hold on. Was that?
Yeah, she didn't actually see us, so that's all good.
Never mind. As I was saying, uh-huh. Sure, Craig.
Pete told me about this. Fisk used it to hide evidence. Why didn't the cops take it? I know this statue opens. But how?
Well, let's find out.
I wonder if there are any clues in here.
Oh, there are some clues, alright.
That's the Neo behind them. But it looks different.
Yeah, it's got its right arm, a right hand kinda facing forward. Unlike the statue that we have here now.
He's holding something.
And yeah, he's got some kind of a scepter in his hand. And there's a display of a couple of scepter type things behind us, so we'll check that out in a bit.
Statue can move. Most common pose is latent power. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward.
And yeah, you have to read this before you can actually interact with the statue in any way. Alright, so mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward. So I guess that is what we are going to try out then.
Maybe these pieces move.
Yeah, first off, let's just take another look at this. Or not. Not entirely sure what I was even going for there, but...
Two poses. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward.
Just close your mouth, please. There we go. And then the arm.
Nice. So close. But a piece is missing.
And now this hand is open, we'll just grab one of these that will fit. And of course the one on the right is the one that we want, which was shown in the picture. So that's what we will pick up and place in the statue's hand.
That's it. Norman Osborn. What is this? Devil's breath. What is devil's... What the...
Excuse me, sir. You can't be...
Not good.
Where's the statue?
In there.
把文件找出来。
I was on my way to the exit when I saw you.
You're lucky to be alive.
Says the guy I saved 5 minutes ago. Listen, whoever these masked guys are, they're after this file. But I'll never get it out of here while the place is swarming with them.
Right. Okay, you hide back there. I take out the bad guys. You make a break when it's clear.
Sounds like a plan. Good to see you, Pete.
Yeah, you too. Not exactly how I pictured us meeting again, though.
Funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
Did she change her perfume? Focus, Pete, focus.
So at least now we know what the demons were after.
Yes, all right, of course. Should clear these guys out before...
Something called Devil's Breath. Which probably isn't good news, based on that name.
Okay, Pete. I'm hidden near the front. Give the word and I'll make a break for it.
Will do. How about that file? What's in it that these guys want so bad?
Notes on something called Devil's Breath. Fisk was hired to build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is, but it seemed to scare Fisk. He compares it to Pandora's box.
Not much shook Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight.
Yep, that definitely sounds like bad news. But for now we don't have time to worry about that because we have a couple of demons to silently take out. But of course the Purge takedown will do quick work of them. As does the Web Strike takedown. But that requires us to come down from the scaffolding here. So we just play it safe.
Keep it tight, Pete.
Just lure this fellow into this room. You might get away with just going through the door there and stealth takedowning. Or doing a stealth takedown on this guy, but we might as well just keep playing it safe.
Okay, room is clear.
So they don't shoot Roseman.
Man, Fisk had a lot of stuff.
You're worthless.
Okay, so we have 3 fellows in this room. Now this guy is kind of isolated, so he's easy pickings for us. Just clobbering his face into the scaffolding, because why not? Okay, let's see how we're going to distract these two guys. Bad idea. I was a little bit worried at this point because I half expected them to already shoot the hostage, but as long as they don't actually see you and get alerted, then you'll be absolutely fine. So let's try this again. Now we can't use a perch takedown while we are kinda hanging upside down from the ceiling, so let's get on this scaffolding. Of course, now we were a little bit late with our takedown there, or would have been late for the takedown, so let's try this again. Just web him up and then take down this last guy with the web strike.
That's all of them.
No! Let me go!
MJ.
Stop!
No. Hide! Not cool with the hostage taking, guys. Whoa, what is up with that glowy stuff on your hands? Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a ghost before. I mean, I've fought specters, but, you know, technically specters aren't ghosts. All ghosts are specters, but not all specters are ghosts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I decided to bring in the spider drone.
Seems like this is an energy thing, not a ghost thing. All good. Fight it.
Yeah, I got through that last part a little bit too quickly, and Spider-Man didn't quite have time to finish his little talk about ghosts and specters, but we got most of it, so that's okay. And I like how you just smash up everything as you throw these guys around. And yeah, I was using the spider drone earlier, and it just kind of flies around and shocks your enemies. It can be pretty useful.
Daily cardio? Check. Huh. Looks antique. I think I know someone who could help track down where this came from. A job for later.
I just talked to Craig. You are not the reporter he was sending. You don't even work for Heritage Arts.
Never said I did. Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
You will not write a word of what you saw
For the
here.
record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
I don't...
What about the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house?
Your editor will be hearing from our attorney.
We got 211 in transport. Heading down to Med Central. A couple of suspects down here.
Mix? Like the last 6 months never happened?
Since when did Mix become Italian?
No idea, but I'm still glad he makes these fries.
Totally. Best in the city.
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Well,
Yeah, well, I just got an all-caps text from Robbie about my so-called antics tonight. So it looks like I'll be meeting with a legal team. Again.
As soon as he reads the article you're gonna write, guaranteed promotion.
So, creepy mask guys. What's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
I feel like there's a bigger story there. Let's not make this all about business. How's it going with you? Did you get that promotion?
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right? One phone call to Harry.
Sure, but Dr. Octavius's work will help millions. I'm right where I want to be, right where I should be.
Almost sounds like it's more important than your other job. I've never heard you talk like that before.
A lot can change in 6 months.
Why did you ask me here, Pete?
You know, just dinner between friends.
Friends. Is that what we are?
Maybe we could be, you know, if that's what you wanted.
There's a lot of baggage here.
Yeah, sure, but is that so bad? I mean, baggage can carry good things too, like money and keys, and raspberry lip balm.
Do you remember why we broke up?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
Saved by the siren.
Talk to you later.
Go.
Love seeing you two together again. You always were my favorites.